Civilization didn't go out fighting, it just dried up. The silence isn't peaceful, it's deafening. And the thirst hitting you right now is more dangerous than the fallout outside. You have 2 days, maybe 3, before your internal organs shut down completely. There are no convenience stores, no relief drops, and the rivers are glowing. It's just you, the dust, and a hard reality. You are carrying a liter of water inside your own body, but accessing it without killing yourself requires some serious chemistry. Welcome to the end of the world, and welcome to Victor's Logic, where we turn biological waste into survival. Let's shatter a dangerous myth immediately. If you drink that liquid straight from the source, you are digging your own grave. It might look like water, but that fluid is a cocktail of salts, urea, and waste products your body spent energy trying to expel. Putting it back in creates a toxic feedback loop. It's like pouring sand into a car engine that's already overheating. You aren't hydrating, you are concentrating the poison in your bloodstream, forcing your kidneys to process the same toxins twice until they fail. The military manuals are clear. Drinking it raw belongs in the same category as drinking seawater or cyanide. It's a shortcut to a painful death, but physics offers a loophole. We don't need to filter the liquid. We need to liberate the water molecules trapped inside it. We are going to distill it. This is the art of separating the life-saving H2O from the lethal sludge using nothing but heat and geometry. This is the exact same engineering used on the International Space Station, only you're doing it with garbage in a bomb shelter. To pull this off, you need 3 things: a heat source, a dirty container, and a clean catch surface. Scavenge a metal tin, a hubtap, or an old cooking pot, anything that won't melt. Pour the fluid in. You aren't making soup, you are setting up a chemical separation facility. Now cover it. You need a lid that isn't airtight. A sheet of glass, a piece of flat metal, or even a smooth rock works perfectly. Angle that lid just slightly. Here is the mechanics of your salvation. When you apply heat, water turns into a ghost. It becomes vapor. That vapor is pure distilled potential. It rises up, hits the cooler surface of your lid, and transforms back into liquid droplets. Because the lid is angled, gravity pulls those clean drops down into a separate collection vessel. The poison stays in the boiling pot. The life drips into your cup. You need a rolling boil, not a gentle simmer. You want that steam driving upward aggressively. This works because water molecules are lighter and more volatile than the heavy salts and bacteria swimming in the mix. When the steam rises, it leaves the trash behind. The bacteria is cooked to death, the urea is too heavy to fly, and the salt remains solid. If you see steam, you are witnessing the physics of survival in action. Watch the flow. If the droplets are falling too fast, your condensing lid is getting too hot. If nothing is happening, stoke your fire. You have to actively manage this reaction, because this isn't just cooking, it is thermal engineering. Here at Victor's Logic, we rely on the boiling point. Water escapes at 100 degrees Celsius, while the toxic heavyweights require much higher temperatures to vaporize. As long as you control the heat, you are effectively breaking the liquid out of jail and leaving the criminals in the cell. Let the result cool down and give it the sensory test. It should have 0 scent. If it smells like the bathroom, you failed the seal or splashed the raw supply into the clean catch. Dump it and restart. If it smells like nothing, take a tiny sip. It should taste flat, empty, and sterile. That is the taste of success. Understand that you are replicating a multi-million-dollar desalination process with junk. NASA recycles nearly every drop of moisture on the space station. Using this principle, they treat urine as a resource, not waste. You are simply adopting the astronaut mindset. Today's coffee is yesterday's coffee, purified by science. However, there is a lethal byproduct you must respect. When you boil off the water, what remains in the bottom of the pot is a thick, hazardous sludge. That residue is every toxin your body rejected, now magnified in potency. Do not touch it. Do not let a single drop of that concentrate splash into your clean supply, or you will undo all your work and poison yourself instantly. Dispose of that residue far away from your camp. Clean your equipment like your life depends on it, because it does. Scrub the boiling vessel before the next round. One mistake, one contaminated drop, and your kidneys will check out. In a world without dialysis, precision is the only thing keeping you alive. When you hold that cup of clear distilled liquid, take a moment to appreciate what you just did. You didn't just find water, you manufactured it. You used the laws of thermodynamics to cheat death. The reservoirs are dry and the world has crumbled. But you are still standing because you understand how to manipulate matter. You turned a biological liability into fuel for tomorrow. This skill is the difference between a corpse and a survivor. The thirst will come back, so memorize the process. Fire vapor condensation collection. If the water is clear, you live to see another sunrise. If not, refine your technique. Now go scavenge the fuel you need, and remember that Victor's logic is your ally in the wasteland. Stay hydrated.